97.9 Home Radio. This is Moxx, and welcome to the show with M on the mic on a lovely Saturday morning. Kong hei pa choy to everybody.
My name is Ariel Ureta. My role is I'm an anchor dito sa DZMM.
My name is Martin De Vera, but I use the name Moxx on air. It's kind of like my alter ego. I'm one of the jocks here at 97.9 Home Radio, and I basically play music and do some announcements on air. Currently, there's a really big issue with radio because it has gotten way behind with the technology.
Nakakatuwa nung araw because meron pang such a thing as airmail kasi wala pang email nung araw. So, meron talaga kaming fan mail. Totoong sulat. Kapag may ginawa ka maganda ngayon sa show mo ngayon, siyempre susulat yun. Ay, Ariel, I saw you. Ganun. Matatanggap mo yun next week. And then suddenly, nagkaroon ng mga text. So, mas immediate yung dadating sa amin. So, habang nag-broadcast ka ng gano'n, nakakatanggap ka ng text. So, nakakatuwa because mas mabilis ang feedback.
With the dawn of the iPod, and now everything's streaming online, Spotify and everything. Technical difficulties in terms of keeping up with the rest of the technology. You have to have internet. It helps that people have access to the show visually. So your Facebook Live helps, photos help. So even us, I use Facebook Live while on air kasi I can reach the people without radio. Then again, I want them to enjoy the music that I am playing. And with Facebook Live, they're not listening, they're watching. It's different. Parang sine. Pag yung pinapanood mo is text heavy, huwag ka na magsine. Basahan mo na lang sila kasi nagbabasa rin yung tao. So, if you want people to experience something audio or audible, you listen lang. Huwag ka maglalagay ng any visual.
Ang napansin namin, social media is kind of okay. Kaya lang, kung ang pagbabasihan mo lang social media, ba't pa sila manonood sa'yo sa radyo? Nasa social media naman pala. Example, may mga news naman sa social media, sa mga Twitter lang, ang bilis ng news eh. Pero bakit makikinig ka pa rin sa DCMM? Bakit makikinig ka pa rin sa channel to remember? Lalo na ngayon, ang dami-daming fake news. Kaya mas gusto mo yung mga taong, at least yan, hindi pwede mag-fake news yan dahil may pangalan yan eh. Yung hindi ka kaya kung sino ka lang, pwede ka lang mag-tweet ng ano. So, mas may pinapangalagaan yung may name.
The topics that we bring out is mostly either a topic of conversation, it's a topic of good feels, so you don't get a topic to argue about. Especially the music that we play, it's mostly good vibes.
Kung halimbawa kayo ay nang-aaway, aawayin ka din. Pero kung ikaw ay magalang naman sa mga tao, hindi ka naman nila kailangan. But of course, in this world, may mga exception. Pwede ka maging presidente and you can make mura anybody anytime you want.
So caller, well, they also should know that foul words and cussing and negative ideas are not encouraged. So if they call and if they provoke, it's up to the DJ or the person handling the situation to manage. The radio industry is separated by social classes. It's how you determine the type of music that you play.
I make sure na sa radio program namin, I maintain the interest by giving them something that they can depend on. Example, araw-araw na merong show, meron akong word for the day. At saka meron akong tanong ni Ariel. So that doon sa araw-araw, you can always expect the same thing that you always prepare for something na yung consistency na dapat meron kang para sa kanila parati.
Years before, there's a station that caters to rock music. So, ang niche market nila is rock music. There's a station that caters to hip-hop. So, of course, listeners nila, hip-hop. There are stations that play old music. Yung mga classics natin. Other stations would play mainstream pop. So, we are under that classification. The reason why there is a struggle is because you have to keep up with the rest of the other stations. Kasi sila, niche market sila, and the niche that they are targeting is kind of medyo broad as compared to ours. So, for home radio, we do less talk, more music.
You give the news, you give commentary, tapos or meron kayong mga tips, yung mga households, sa mga ganyan. So, nagkakaiba-iba lang yan sa mga personalities. Di ba? Sa mga nagkakaiba-iba yung mga hosts. At saka, kunyari, alam niyo ba anong diferensya ng news sa Channel 5 at news sa Channel 7 at news sa Channel 4 at news sa Channel 2? What's the difference?
Wala.
Ayan. Pero nasa galing. Minsan nasa laki ng camera nila, minsan laki na kanilang OB band.
Kind of like TV. Nagko-compete kayo dun sa concept. Drama yan, pare-pareho eh. Different network, both dramas. What do you prefer to watch? It depends on the story.
We got a love that is homeless. Why can't you hold me in the street? Why can't
The concept that they brought out has gathered a lot of noise.
Cause I'm yours.
Sila kasi, yung artists that they bring in are mainstream artists na. They have labels, tapos they're popular na.
I'm living for a day.
So what they did was a really good job, and hopefully we can come up with an equally brilliant idea just to, support the artist.
Wish we could be there.
The indie music at this point is very unsupported, sadly. When you say independent music, nobody supports you but yourself. You're independent. How do we support them? We have a specific show that we just actually launched this Thursday. It's called Indie Nation, where we play 1 hour full of independent artist music. Every hour of every show, there's always one OPM music played. Before, we used to play OPM in general, but now we're playing independent music. Like 95 to 97% of the music we play is foreign. Yung 2 to 1% na pinapatugtog namin is just because we want to support the independent music, local music as well. I'm launching my new program hopefully this February. It's going to be called Lunchbox. And I will be dedicating 2 songs per quarter of the hour to play independent music. So I'll be playing probably like 3 to 5 songs in an hour. This is to support independent music. The bands that we support, or the artists that we support, bring in their followers to listen to us, giving us more listeners, so we can support them more. And every time that we gain listeners, we'll get the chance to grow even bigger.
Nasa production na kayo, merong designated driver, may designated cook, may designated ganon. Kapag ikaw ang cook, ang problema mo sa pagkain. What I'm saying is, kanya-kanyang depart. Hindi solo flight yan. No man is an island. Pagdating sa malalaking gawa, halimbawa na production na ganyan, may kanya-kanya mga expertise na mga ganyan.
Radio is glamorous on the outside. It sounds so big. But at the end of the day, it's just a booth you're talking to a mic, you don't know how many listeners are listening. You have to understand that reality. Na the only way you'll know if someone is listening is if someone responds to the text line. Someone calls you when you tell them to call you on air, or Facebook. Pag nag-post ka ng topic, nag-respond sila, that's the only way you know. Another downside to it is it doesn't pay very well. And that's the reality. I know the station even here, they wouldn't want us to say that, but yun yung totoo eh.
Oh, ito mga hindi tinuturo sa eskwelahan, ha? Hindi tinuturo sa inyo ng mga teacher ninyo, pero dapat ituro ito. Dapat kayo, huwag mag-intay utusan. Dapat wala pang tanong, may sagot na kayo. Kung ano nakikita nyo kailangan, ibigay ninyo. Mas gusto ng tao nang hindi nag-iintay utusan na nagtatrabaho na kaagad.
Best advice is, if you're really passionate about it, go 100%. Never half-ass anything. Full-ass dapat.
Mas gusto nilang i-hire yung mga ganon.